Hey there, and welcome to the Deep Dive. If you spent, well, any time online,
Yeah.
you've definitely bumped into affiliate marketing.
Oh, yeah.
It's basically the engine behind so many successful blogs, YouTube channels,
hmm
you name it.
hmm
People earning really solid income, often without ever creating their own product. It's pretty powerful.
It really is. It connects people who need stuff
Yeah.
with companies selling that stuff.
Yeah.
Simple idea, huge potential.
But, and this is the big but, right? Trying to learn it. It's often messy.
Totally. You either get guides that are super vague, like, okay, how do I do that? Or it's just a sales pitch for some expensive course.
Exactly. So that's what we're tackling today. We're aiming to cut through all that fluff,
Yep.
give you the complete step-by-step blueprint, no nonsense. From the ground up, all the way to making it a real business. We've looked at the source material, and we're laying it all out.
Okay, let's do it. So, at its heart, affiliate marketing. It's pretty straightforward. You promote someone else's product or service. If someone buys through your unique link, you get a commission. You're essentially a trusted salesperson for them.
Okay, a digital salesperson. I like that. But let's break down that structure. You mentioned 4 parties involved. Understanding that seems key.
Absolutely. The whole system runs on these four working together.
Okay, number 1 sounds simple. The merchant.
Correct. The merchant or the seller, they own the product. Could be Apple, could be, a small business on Etsy, could be a software company. They handle the actual product, the inventory, shipping, all that.
Got it. And number 2 is the affiliate. That's us, potentially. The listener.
Exactly. The affiliate is you, the publisher, the content creator, the person building trust with an audience and recommending the product.
Okay. And the third is the customer, the buyer. Straightforward enough.
Yep. Which leaves the fourth piece, the one kind of tying it all together.
The tech part. The middleman making sure tracking works and people get paid.
Precisely. That's the affiliate network. Think of them as the backbone. They provide the technology, the tracking links, they monitor the sales, handle payments, and connect you, the affiliate, with the merchants.
Like Amazon Associates, ShareSale, those kinds of platforms.
Exactly those. Or ClickBank, Impact, CJ Affiliate.
Okay.
There are quite a few. Your job as the affiliate is purely performance-based marketing. You drive the traffic, you use your special link, and if that leads to a sale or action...
You get paid. Performance-based, no sale, no commission.
Pretty much sums it up. It's all tracked through that link.
Okay, crystal clear. So let's get practical. Phase 1, building the foundation. If someone's listening right now thinking, okay, I want to try this, what are the very first decisions they need to make? Sounds like it's about focus.
It absolutely is. And the first decision. This is where so many people trip up right at the start. Choosing your niche.
Ah, right. Don't just promote everything under the sun.
Please don't. That's like the fastest way to fail. You become this generic voice shouting into the void. Nobody trusts that. You need to become an authority, a go-to person in a specific, often tiny corner of the internet.
Okay, but how do you pick a good niche? One that can actually make money? I might love, I don't know, collecting rare buttons, but is anyone spending big money there?
Maybe. But yeah, there's a formula the sources point to. A profitable niche sits at the intersection of 3 things.
Okay, lay them on me.
1, your interest. What could you genuinely talk or write about for ages without getting bored stiff? Passion shows. 2, demand. Are people actively searching for information for solutions in this area? Use tools like Google Trends or keyword planners to check.
Okay, interest and demand. Makes sense. What's the third?
Profitability. Are there actually affiliate programs and products to promote within that niche, and do they pay decent commissions? No point having interested people if there's nothing relevant to sell them.
Right, so you need all 3. Interest keeps you going. Demand means there's an audience. Profitability means there's, well, money to be made. That overlap is crucial.
Spot on. Authority builds trust. Trust leads to clicks and sales.
Okay, niche chosen. What's decision 2 for the foundation?
Choosing your platform. Where are you actually going to build this authority and share your content?
Blog, YouTube, social media.
Exactly. You need to go where your target audience hangs out. But also, maybe more importantly, choose a platform that fits your strengths and preferences. Love writing, start a blog, comfortable on camera. YouTube is honestly an amazing engine for affiliate income.
Why YouTube specifically?
Because it's both a social platform and a massive search engine.
Yeah.
People search YouTube for reviews, tutorials, high-intense stuff. If you prefer short-form video, maybe TikTok or Instagram Reels is your starting point.
Gotcha. And the sources had a pro tip here, right? Something about focus.
Oh yeah, a big one. Start with one platform, just one. Master it.
Don't try to be everywhere at once.
Please don't. You'll just end up doing a mediocre job on 3 platforms instead of a great job on one. Learn its nuances, understand the algorithm, figure out what your audience really wants on that specific platform. Then you can think about expanding later.
Solid advice.
Right.
Okay, foundation set, niche picked, platform chosen, and being mastered. Phase 2, program selection. How do we find these affiliate programs and get the actual links?
Right. Getting the tools. There are basically 3 main ways to find programs.
What's the most common starting point?
Probably the major affiliate networks. These are like supermarkets for affiliate links. Amazon Associates is the giant, especially for physical products. Then you've got networks like ShareASale, CJ Affiliate. They represent thousands of brands across almost any category imaginable. You sign up for the network,
Right.
then apply to individual merchant programs within it.
Okay, the big networks. What's method 2?
Going direct. Individual company programs. Lots of companies, especially software companies or maybe higher-end brands, run their own affiliate programs in-house.
How do you find those?
Usually scroll right down to the bottom of the company's website, look in the footer for links like affiliates, partners, or referral program. You apply directly to them, cutting out the network middleman sometimes.
Makes sense. And the third way, you mentioned high commissions.
Yeah, this is key for certain niches, especially digital products. Digital product marketplaces. Think ClickBank, Digistore24. These platforms specialize in things like online courses, ebooks, software subscriptions. Because the margins on digital goods are higher, the commission rates can be much better, sometimes 50% or even more.
50%. Okay, that's significant. But before just signing up everywhere, you mentioned checking some key metrics.
Absolutely critical. Don't skip this. 3 main things to check for any program you're considering.
Number 1 is obvious, I guess.
Yeah, commission rate. What percentage do you actually earn? 5% on a cheap item is hardly worth your time. 50% on a high-ticket item, much more interesting.
Okay, commission rate. What's number 2? You said this one was vital.
Cookie duration. Super important, often overlooked.
Okay, break that down. What is cookie duration?
So when someone clicks your affiliate link, a small tracking file, a cookie, is placed on their browser. The cookie duration is how long that cookie lasts.
Meaning?
Meaning how long you have after they click for them to make a purchase and you still get credit. Let's say a program has a 30-day cookie. Someone clicks your link, looks around, thinks about it, maybe shops elsewhere, then comes back and buys on day 25. Because the cookie was still active, you get the commission.
But if the cookie was only, say, 24 hours?
You get nothing, even though your link initiated their interest. So longer cookie durations are always better. Gives people time to decide.
That's a huge detail. Wow. Okay, commission rate, cookie duration. What's the third metric?
The payout structure. Basically, how and when do you actually get your money? Is there a minimum amount you need to earn before they pay out, like $50 or $100? How often do they pay monthly, weekly? What payment methods do they use? You need to know this logistical stuff.
Right, practicalities.
Yeah.
Okay, so we found programs, checked the vitals, got our links. Now phase 3, the content strategy. And the big message here seems to be, add value. Don't just spam links.
Please, yes, this is everything. Just dropping links everywhere is useless, annoying, and it won't make you any money. Your content needs to actually help the user. It needs to meet them where they are in their journey.
And the sources highlight 2 main types of content that work really well for this.
Yeah.
Because they target people already thinking about buying.
Exactly. They catch people in the consideration or decision phase. The first type is review content.
Like product X versus product Y.
Precisely. Or is product Z worth it? Best product type for specific need. People searching these terms are actively comparing options and close to making a purchase. Your job is to provide an honest, in-depth review, pros, cons, who it's for, who it's not for. Help them decide.
Honesty is key there, I imagine.
Crucial. If you just hype everything, you lose trust fast. The second effective type is tutorial or how-to content.
So solving a problem rather than just reviewing a product.
Exactly. Someone isn't searching for brand X blender. They're searching how to make amazing green smoothies. Your tutorial shows them how, step by step, and then naturally within that process, you recommend the blender, the specific ingredients, maybe the containers you use, linking to them with your affiliate links.
So the product becomes the tool that helps them achieve the result they wanted from the tutorial.
Perfectly put. It has to feel integrated and genuinely useful to the process, not just tacked on.
Okay, makes total sense. And underlying all this content creation,
Yeah.
there's a golden rule, right? A non-negotiable.
The absolute #1 rule, always Disclose. You must clearly tell your audience that your links are affiliate links and you might earn a commission.
Where do you do that?
Somewhere obvious. A clear disclaimer at the top of a blog post. A verbal mention early in a video or podcast segment. Be transparent. Trust is your most valuable asset as an affiliate. Hiding disclosures kills that trust instantly. It's also often legally required.
Don't break the trust.
Got it. Okay, phase 4. Understanding the money and setting expectations. We know about commissions, but are there different ways you get paid besides just a percentage of a sale?
Yes, definitely. The standard model everyone thinks of is pay per sale, PPS. You get a percentage of the sale price. Simple.
But there are others.
Oh, yeah. Another important one is pay per lead, PPL. This is interesting because you get paid even if no sale happens immediately.
How does that work?
The merchant pays you for generating a lead, someone signing up for a free trial, submitting their email for a quote, registering for a webinar. The action barrier for the customer is much lower than buying something, but the lead is valuable to the merchant. So you get paid for delivering that qualified lead.
Okay. So you could earn income without direct sales. Interesting. And then there's the one you called the Holy Grail.
Yes. Recurring commissions. This usually applies to subscription-based products, especially software as a service, or SaaS.
Like project management tools, email
Right.
marketing services, that kind of thing. Exactly. With recurring commissions, you refer a customer once, and you continue to earn a commission every single month or year that they remain a paying subscriber.
Wow. So one referral can lead to years of income.
Potentially, yes. Imagine referring a small business to a crucial software tool they use daily. That single referral could pay you passively for a very long time. This is why prioritizing programs with recurring commissions can dramatically boost your long-term earnings. It builds predictability.
That definitely changes the game from just one-off sales. Okay, sounds amazing, but let's temper the excitement. We need to talk realistic expectations. This isn't a get-rich-quick thing, right?
Well,
What did the sources say about timelines?
not even close to get rich quick. This is a marathon, 100%. The consistent advice is that it takes 6 to 12 months of dedicated, high-quality content creation before you can expect to see significant, meaningful income.
6 to 12 months. That's patience required.
Serious patience and consistency. Many beginners quit after 2 or 3 months because they aren't seeing big results yet. But you need that time to build authority, gain trust, get your content indexed by search engines, and actually build an audience. Consistency in that first year is probably the most important metric.
Okay, managing expectations is crucial. Marathon, not a sprint. Got it.
No.
So, assuming someone puts in the work, stays consistent, starts seeing some results. Phase 5, growth and scaling. How do you take it from side hustle money to, like, a real income stream?
Good question. Once the content engine is running, the focus shifts to 2 main leverage points, according to the sources. Traffic generation, specifically through SEO, and audience ownership through email marketing.
Let's break those down. Traffic
Okay.
source 1, SEO, search engine optimization.
Right. Getting free organic traffic from Google or YouTube searches. The key here isn't just any traffic, it's high-intent traffic.
People ready to buy.
Exactly. And the strategy is to focus heavily on long-tail keywords.
Okay, what's a long tail keyword versus a short one?
A short head term might be something broad, like blenders, super competitive. A long-tail keyword is much more specific, like best quiet blender for morning smoothies under $150, or alternatives to QuickBooks for Canadian freelancers.
Ah, much more specific.
Way more specific. And when someone searches for that exact phrase, they know what they want. They're not just browsing. They're usually very close to making a decision. They have high purchase intent.
So you create content targeting lots of these specific long tail phrases.
And over time, you build this asset that attracts highly qualified, ready-to-buy visitors automatically, day in and day out. It's powerful.
Okay, SEO for high intent traffic. What's traffic source 2? Email marketing.
This is about building a sustainable long-term asset. Once someone visits your blog or watches your video and leaves, they might be gone forever. Unless you get their email address. An email list allows you to own the relationship with your audience, independent of platform algorithms.
How do you get people on the list?
You offer something valuable in exchange for their email. A free guide, a checklist, a mini course, a discount code. Something relevant to your niche. This is often called a lead magnet.
And once they're on the list,
You nurture that relationship, provide value, build trust, share insights, and yes, periodically you can recommend relevant affiliate products directly to a warm audience that already knows, likes, and trusts you. Conversions from an engaged email list are often way higher than from cold traffic.
So email insulates you from platform changes, like if Google changes its algorithm or a social platform dies off.
Exactly. Your email list is your asset. It's the difference between having a business that relies on rented land, like search rankings or social reach, and owning your own plot. It's crucial for long-term stability and income.
Wow, okay, that whole 5-phase process is incredibly clear. Let's just quickly recap the journey for everyone listening.
Sounds good. So phase 1, build your foundation. Choose that smart niche, interest plus demand plus profitability, and master one platform first.
Phase 2, program selection. Find programs via networks, direct links, or marketplaces, but always check the commission rate, cookie duration, and payout structure.
Phase 3, create value. Focus on honest reviews and helpful tutorials that naturally integrate products. And always, always disclose.
Phase 4, understand the money. Look beyond just paper sale. Explore paper lead and definitely prioritize recurring commissions. And set realistic expectations. This takes 6-12 months of consistent effort.
And finally, phase 5, growth and scaling. Master long-tail SEO to attract ready-to-buy traffic and build your email list to own your audience relationship and create a resilient income stream.
That's the blueprint. Zero fluff, straight from the source material.
And really, it all circles back to that core idea. Affiliate marketing is performance-based, built on trust. Consistency wins, and understanding how to genuinely help your audience is paramount. The scaling comes from strategically driving traffic and nurturing that audience connection.
Which leads to a really interesting final thought for you to consider. If scaling and long-term stability really rely on high-intent SEO traffic and owning your audience via email, which of those two assets ultimately provides more security and reliable income in the long run?
Is it the constantly shifting sands of search engine rankings, or is it the direct, owned relationship you have with your email list? Something to think about as platform rules inevitably change over time.
Definitely something to mull over. Where should you focus your energy for the most durable business? Food for thought.
Absolutely. Prioritizing audience ownership seems like a smart long-term play.
Fantastic insights. Thanks so much for breaking that all down.
My pleasure.
And thanks to all of you for tuning into the Deep Dive. We'll catch you next time.